Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Bakakadash. Yahweh be the true name for Heavenly Father. Yahushai be the name for His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and touch the truth and will well, and salutations to the hopeful pushing this truth and honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh, because you know this is spirit power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, through the Spirit. Another in transit lesson. I'm just going to read this precept here. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians 3 and 10. It says, "For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat." This lesson is going into having some type of occupation. Always be striving to do something to take care of yourself and your family, so you guys can actually be fed. Unfortunately, we're not in a position to where us being priests are taken care of by the congregation, and being able to actually survive. And according to the curses and the commandments as well, we're supposed to have some type of occupation. So, you might have a lot of brothers have some type of hustle going on, whether it be you're a delivery driver, a courier, you could be an artist, you could be construction worker, something, man. You always stay involved in something to earn some type of income, okay? Because otherwise, you don't eat, because you'll be considered slothful, and then you have no food to put on the table, So as being of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we're not supposed to be some, woe is me, homeless people out here and just give up on the world and put your hand and look for a handout. I know me myself, sometimes I feel bad for it when I get in tough times, even having to ask brothers for anything at all. And really, you should have such a drive or motivation to where you should feel some type of way if you gotta constantly ask somebody for something, because you don't want to be like some of these dudes on Instagram, man, and they're hitting up brothers' inboxes, my wife left me and I don't got this, blah 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 blah, I'm homeless, and then months later look at the dude's profile and he's still the same situation. And some of those guys be scammers anyway. You just get up and make something happen, man. Even if you got to be working at McDonald's, shit, flipping burgers, hell, that's something, okay? And you got Jake just, man, be circumspect, man, and be professionals in this truth. And this truth is supposed to make you into a better person, mold you to become a better man, and be more responsible. Just started another gig, and Jake then fucking falling asleep, Dan, in the damn orientation. Unprofessional, not clean at all, dirty, hair any kind of damn way, and snoring during the damn presentation, man. Jake just doesn't appreciate anything. Jake just wants to smoke weed all day and not do a damn thing. It doesn't work like that, man. Especially when you got brothers with serious illnesses and injuries, and they still doing something to earn some money. Me myself, I got at least 2 or 3 things I try to do at one time. It might not be a lot at some times, but at least it provides something, man. You don't want to be a slothful servant, and this can be applied to teaching the scriptures too. If you don't work and try to serve the Lord, then you're not going to get fed with the truth. Okay? So let's get another precept here. This is the book of Acts 18 and 3. It says, "And because he was of the same craft, he abode with them and wrought, for by their occupation they were tent makers." This is talking about Paul. So Paul was a very fervent servant, very diligent. He did a lot of work, man. He traveled all over the place teaching. But during the time while he was teaching, he was a tent maker. So even Paul had an occupation. He wasn't just a prophet, and that's it. And that's all he did 24/7 is just be a prophet. Paul had to eat too. Okay, and even if you don't have a regular 9 to 5 or shit, 9 to 5 is hard to come by. You know, nowadays motherfuckers want you to work 12-hour shifts. But even if you're not a shift type person in a job, you can do this by you can work just by owning some type of business. You know, creating some type of artwork. I know brothers is doing a lot of artwork now. Bros is uploading their works from AI art. You know, me myself, and you can sell stuff like that, man. Necklaces, bros make jewelry. You know, got another brother that's getting ready to start up his fashion line, and things like that, man. Bros stay busy. Another brother, started a fashion line. He makes a lot of clothes and sells them. Goes to fashion shows and shit, man. You know, those things you want to stay occupied in something. Okay, and this is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 19. And it says, in the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground, for out of it thou wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Okay, so from the sweat of your face, you know, this was what we had to do as men. You know, women they had to suffer from labor pains and serve their husbands, you know, which they will continue to serve their husbands in the kingdom. You know, and even in the kingdom we'll work, but we'll just be working in righteousness, gathering up heathens, bringing them to the Lord, man, making sure that we collect tithes and things like that, honoring the high holy days, getting prepped for that, you know. But we're supposed to be laborers, man. We have to till that ground, till that earth. And that's another thing. Y'all could just be farmers, shit, you know. That's something that brothers can do. So this was something the Lord commanded us to do. So as a man, it's your duty to have some type of occupation, whether it be you're working for yourself or you're on the clock for somebody. You know, just do something, man, and use your talents. And if you have a talent, you know, then make sure you actually are using that gift for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to, you know, exalt him. And your talents, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai doesn't get everybody specific, you know, really good talents. Some bros just have, you know, regular ways of being able to work hard. But some of y'all brothers, man, that you got actually gifts and you holding out on that, that's not good either, because he can take that from you. And you can use your talent to earn income and also glorify the Heavenly Father too, man. Some brothers are into music. I mean, that's one way you can sell that, you know. Artwork, all types of things, man. Giving all honor is due to the Lord for giving it to you. You know, but this is just a quick hit lesson, nothing too big. But I'll go ahead and close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstones, our truth and rule well. Such as the reflection is truth and honesty, sincerity. Shalom.